Alright guys, I hardly ever come to this beach. Been here a few times. It's usually packed. Today's freaking parking lot is like jam-packed. I mean jam-packed. The water's so cold. Remember what I told you yesterday? That people aren't swimming, they're just going in to cool off. And it's 82 today, so it's really, really nice. So like all the way up and down. All the way up and down. So there literally could be targets in the water all the way up and down because people just come out and then they'll head out and go out into the water for a few seconds. So I'm assuming high tide wasn't too long ago, and look, we already got a scrape mark. Somebody scraped. Corey must have been here. And still I don't see any, like, Corey, I don't know what's going on, bud, but I don't see any like up and downs that go all the way up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'll be back. I'm probably gonna hop in the water a little north of here and then head down through the water. So I do have a YouTube channel, and there obviously most of the kids nowadays want to become YouTubers and stuff. And you could be, so if you spend 2 years at YouTube and then you spend 2 years on an associate's degree, you'll come out of college with the associate's degree at about 40 grand a year. 2 years at YouTube, you can be making 100,000 plus a year, right? So any kid that wants to be a YouTuber, what I do is I suggest, what are you good at? If you're playing games, so if you're good at playing games, so let's say it's Call of Duty, right? The top 100, and you go type in what do the top 100 Call of Duty people make or players make, and it's going to be about $1 million a year, those guys, and then the top guys are probably going to be making $5 million a year, the top best gamers in the world. So parents, I used to always be like, hell, what are you doing wasting your time? Now if you're going to be a gamer, you have to be the best gamer in the world and know where you're going to go and then practice to be the best gamer, and then know that you got to be within the top 100. If not, don't waste your time with that game, because you could be educating yourself somewhere else. So whatever you do, do it to the fullest. If you like hair, if you like nails, I tell women if they like hair, nails, men if they like to fight, like Kimbo Slice. You know who Kimbo Slice is? Kimbo Slice, he fights in the backyard, big black guy. No? So fighters in the backyard, there's people that fight in the backyard, in their backyards. They can make millions of dollars for fighting in a backyard. If you're a mechanic and you like to mechanic, if you're a farmer and you're a farm, whatever the heck you do in your life, you record it. And then when you have enough nerve to put it into a YouTube channel, people that, a farmer, or what is it that you do for a living?
Construction.
So you're building something, right? So whatever it is, if you're good at the speed square, there's a guy that comes on TikTok and teaches you how to use a speed square. He's got millions of views because he comes on, says, hey, you see all these slashes that nobody knows what is in the speed square? He shows you how to use the speed square to make whatever pitch of a roof, and how to make, you know, that's just whatever you do for a living. If you climb ladders for a living, you need to record it. Because when you fall off a ladder, you're going to get a lot more views than if you're just climbing up a ladder every day. It's just one of those weird things, right? So, yeah. So, do you mind if I put them in a video today? No. What are your guys' names?
Chris.
Chris?
And
Gary? Cool. Chris and Gary, guys.
Do you know the, I forgot, but he's like he goes in water, like rivers, and finds like a phone.
D Almighty, his name is Jake.
Yeah, Jake, and he like goes like underwater and he finds
like
glasses.
Jake's got like 12 million subscribers, right?
Do you know him?
I don't know Jake. I'll reach out to Jake here soon as I have enough value for him to think that I can create value in his life. And that's all you're doing, is creating value in other people's lives. If you want to go, your neighbor, he's an old guy, can't really get out very well, rake his leaves. Don't ask him for anything, just go over and help him out, rake his leaves, because you guys are young and you're strong, right? Just help him out, and then what happens is the more you give, the more you'll receive in your life. Just keep giving, keep giving, keep giving, and the more you'll get back in return. Just don't ever expect anything, just do it because you think it's right. Guys, my beach is absolutely packed. This is packed for whatever, it's a Friday, right? Thanksgiving weekend, everybody's out. What a beautiful day. We got 82 this weekend, supposed to get down in the 50s, so everybody in St. Pete's out. They're all up in the dry sand, guys, so you want to grid this dry sand off after they're all out. Good time for nighttime hunts. I'm hopping right in the water. Water's super clear today. We'll go ahead and get some underwater shots as well. It's a dime, 23 through 25. Like on land, I'm trying to teach myself not to dig these, but obviously in the water, you want to always dig it. It's probably, I mean, it's more likely to be a silver ring in the water than it is out on land for sure. Or that. I haven't had one of those, I guess. I'll be back. 12 through 14. Definitely a sound in the water you could. 11 through 14, never get rid of. So I noticed a change in the beach already in one day. Now it sounds like a pull tab. (11 through 15). Oh, feels like I'm under something. Now I would guess it was like sunglasses or something because of the way that it. Look at that. Oh man, I don't know. I think I know these Equinox pretty well, wouldn't you guys say? Oh, that's just funny. Of course, I felt something with the scoop, guys. So that kind of gave me the clue that it was sunglasses. But you watch people, guys, watch how they go in and they're freezing, right? The only thing they're sticking in the water is their hands. Hardly anybody out. Look where everybody's at. There's 1,000 people on the beach and there's 100 people in the water. 1 out of every 10. This Equinox is purring. Purring, it's purring, the threshold is purring, guys. So here's a quarter. Figured it was going to be a quarter. Quarter. 1/4? I'll be back. 16, 17 with a probably 19 to it. (17) with a grunt. That's a 17 with a grunt. Bottle cap. super loud 2122, most likely a penny. I saw like some 23 in there, so. Most likely a penny. Guys, so I put in at 16th Avenue or 17th Avenue, and I'm gonna walk to 10th Avenue, and I'm gonna hop in the water, and then I'm gonna come all the way back. I just found this sinker, or I think it's a sinker. Yeah, this sinker right here in one of the low spots. Sheriff's doing us a service by driving on the beach. Can you imagine that gig? What'd you do today, hon? Oh, I was at the beach. What do you mean you went to the beach without me? No, I was at work. Guys, remember yesterday's video? Or no, I didn't put it in yesterday's video. Dang. So a boat went by at about 3 seconds. I said he probably went to Clearwater and back. I mean, literally, a boat went by. Man, I forgot to put that in yesterday's video. Dang it. So a boat went by yesterday, and it was so loud here on the beach. It's so loud here on the beach, I can't even imagine what it sounds like on the boat. I think I said something like X-rated, you know, because some guys find that sound, some girls find that sound better than anything else in the world. So how sexy is that? It's a sexy ass sound. Alright guys, well, I made it to the building I want to make it to. It's probably 10th Avenue. Yeah, because I recognize 8th Avenue right up there. It's a pull tabby sound. Pull tabby. 14 through 16 was an 11 something. Most definitely a pull tab. Or a bottle cap, some things are empty. Oh, Duels, not even a good beer. Alright guys, walking in, second location. Just walked about 4 miles. Now I'll hop in here. That's a good amount of people here too. Probably everybody will be leaving here in a little bit.